Attack on Titan is so freaking hype. Chapter 133. Oh man, we are so close to the end now. Man, I don't know. I maybe it may go into 2021. I don't see it going further than February. I honestly could see the manga ending in December though, because that's when the anime premieres. If you ask me right now, I think the final chapter will be in December, and that would make a lot of sense. But we see our ragbag crew making their way across the ocean still, running on half fuel, trying to figure out, dude, what the fuck we gonna do? How we gonna stop Eren? Somebody, I think was the cart titan, I forget her name, but she's like, hey, you remember when you obliterated all those ships with the colossal power? Couldn't you just do that again? And Eren Armin's like, yeah, I could. I could just, obliterate him. And he's like, after I talk to him, of course, after I talk to him. Because Mikasa like, oh boy, you better lay your hands off my homie. But yeah, then they're like, we'll talk to Eren, and then we'll see what's up. And then they're suddenly taken to that world where Zeke and Eren met the founding Ymir. And they try to, they're trying to talk to Eren. They're like, hey, if you hear us, you don't have to do this. We showed the world what's up, we'll sign some kind of agreement or something, like World War II. And Eren's like, I can't stop the rumbling, dog. I'm gonna keep going forward. And then everybody's coming to realizations like, hey, we all kind of had a part to do with this. We killed our own allies and comrades. We killed other people to push our ideals. We can't really be blaming Eren for everything. We're kind of at fault too. So it's kind of a realization moment for all the people involved. Then they're like, why can't you stop it? And Eren's like, I made my choice. I got my freedom. That's why I did this. And they're like, well, why didn't you take away our powers? Or why do we still have the ability to use our powers? And, he's like, because I want you to have your freedom too. He's doing this because he's wanting to protect his home, and they're a part of his home. He gained his freedom by becoming the founding Titan, and he doesn't want to take away the freedom of his comrades. And he's like, the only way to make this end is to kill me. There is no more talking. So if you kill me and end it, fine. Otherwise, I'm going to destroy the world and be anew. And the way this is setting up, it could go either way. I mean, honestly, we could see Eren actually destroy the entirety of the world for the most part, with only a few people living, and it'd be like a new civilization is born from the ashes, with this fucked up history of the world, kind of like when in Christianity, when God flooded the earth and Noah and them repopulated everything. It could be kind of like that, where Eren destroys the world and only the select chosen few that he saves or doesn't allow to die or whatever happens to be the ones that bring life back. Obviously that would be paradise or paradise, however you say it, and, Historia's child. The more I think about it, I honestly think that's the way this is going to end. I think Eren will wipe out majority of the world. That'd be really cool too. Either that or, as Eren said, he's going to die. The question is, who's going to be the one to kill him? Will it be Armin or will it be Mikasa? Another thing I think will happen, I personally think Mikasa's probably going to, I could see Mikasa getting in there with Eren, trying to talk him out of it. You know, shit doesn't happen, and then Armin has to kill them both. Oh, dude. Oh, this ending. Oh, my God. The ending of this manga is going to be freaking hype. You know, it's going to be sad. Definitely it's going to be a sad ending, but it's going to be hype as hell. I mean, we go back to, you know, Isayama's comments from a few years ago where he's like, you know, originally I wanted to kill everybody off at the end, but then I thought, you know, something to the degree that it wouldn't be good for the story or good writing or whatever. So I'm still going to go with my idea that the majority of the population is going to get killed off and only a few people are going to be surviving. And by a few, obviously, thousands, hundreds of thousands, maybe a few million. But I think that Eren will succeed in killing off a majority of the world, which he's already killed a fucking shitload of people as it is. But I think he's going to somewhat succeed in his plans. But, you know, then, what's his face? Levi's all like, hey, what if we kill Zeke? You know, since that's how the powers got transferred or whatever. Then would the rumbling stop? And they're like, yeah, Sasha had an idea about that too. And, you know, that's all we really got on that, because then Eren takes them in and is like, yo, I can't stop it. But I don't think Isayama put that there for no reason. And Levi still has a score to settle with Zeke. So I don't know if that's going to stop the rumbling. But I don't think Isayama put that there for no reason. We're not done with Zeke, and I think Zeke dying will have some sort of effect on the outcome. Then we get a little bit of talk between Annie and that other lady, I forget her name, like, fucking Mikasa's ancestor or family or whatever. You know, and Annie's all like, they're talking about how they can't really atone for what they've done, but you know, they're not gonna live in any more regrets. And then Gabby and that other boy, was it Falco? Is that Falco? I can't remember. But Gabby and the other boy that ate Zeke's spine or drank Zeke's spinal fluid show up, and they're like, hey, we have this really cool idea. And Annie's like, motherfucker, go shove some damn coal, bitches. And then they're like, hey, I have some memories of Zeke, and I was like flying and shit, and can't you gain powers by eating parts of Titans? And Annie's like, we don't fucking know. We just experimented on my body a lot. And then they start talking about this idea that the Beast Titan or some, you know, person that used to be a Beast Titan before it passed down to Zeke, like, had the ability to fly, and they're saying that they can have that same ability if he transforms and Gabby eats part of him, and then they can both fly. And then the assumption is that Annie will be able to, and they're all gonna go and help fight against Eren. You know, and then the Ackerman lady's like, fuck it, you know, I'm not, if we all die here, fine, I'm not living with no more regrets. So we're gonna possibly see some flying titans. Not gonna lie, that would be freaking epic. I see some people like, oh, this is such nonsense, blah blah blah. It's like, alright, dog, first of all, Annie literally said, we just experiment on my body a lot, we don't know what and all it can do, and us as readers also don't know what she can do aside from hardening her body and calling for other titans to help. You know, I mean, she's been asleep for like God knows how long in this manga, and for over half the damn anime almost. So, you know, sit down and shut up and see what's happening. But I for one think I'd be really freaking hyped to have some flying titans. But we end with Marlians and Eldians on a train together, trying to get to the top of this Fort Salta. Is it Fort Salta? I think it's Fort Salta. And they're trying to get some airships so they can all escape the coming rumbling. They're having a back and forth about, oh, you're a piece of shit, now you're a piece of shit, and we saved you, and that's the only way we can all survive. And then you see that the rumbling has already caught up to them. You see that sick-ass design of Eren and the Colossals. Dude, Isayama, ever since he started this manga, his pen game has improved dramatically, and I hope to God he does a manga after Attack on Titan, because his pen game has evolved immensely. You know, everybody's like, oh shit, well, you know, fucking dead now. And everybody just having some, like, flashback moments to what all's happened. And, you know, it's like, hey, you know, my daughter earned this armband, sacrificed everything, and, you know, we're all gonna fucking die. And then they're like, oh, hurry the fuck up, there'll still be some airships left, you know. And then they look, because all the airships up top are leaving, you know, leaving everybody behind. But then they're like, no, they're going to fight the Colossals. So they're going to bomb the fuck out of them. And then it's just all the Colossal Titans and Eren's gigantic ass over there. And they're about to fucking be a giant climactic battle. And it's like, as war approaches or something, the end is here something. So yeah, obviously, no, I don't think that their bomb attacks are going to stop the rumbling. I think they could kill a good portion of the Colossals. But, you know, they're not going to stop the rumbling completely. And, you know, Eren still has the not the Colossal, but the Warhammer's abilities. You know, and it's going to be a good effort. I think they're going to reduce the numbers of the rumbling to the point where our heroes can come in and take Eren on. But that's as much as they're going to do. And then we'll see what happens after that. But this is definitely, I think this is where the last battle is going to happen. It makes sense. There's nothing around it looks like but fucking desert other than a train full of people. So everybody can come in there and fight without having to worry about killing towns full of innocent people. So yeah, you know, dark as hell. You can tell the ending is, either way, Eren's gonna die. The only question is, who is gonna kill him and how many people is he gonna take with him when he dies? But man, if Ishiyama does this right, this will go down as one of the greatest endings ever and solidify itself as one of the GOAT manga. Period. But yeah, dude, it's hype. Can't wait for that chapter in November. See how this shit's gonna wrap up. I say 2 more chapters, 3 at the most, and we're gonna be done. Oh my god, it's gonna be amazing. But let me know what you think. Any theories out there? Who do you think is gonna end up killing Eren? Do you think he's going to wind up killing the majority of the world, or do you think we can save everybody? You know, I don't, but let me know.